Hey, you know what I actually started watching the other day?
What?
Or I actually watched yesterday?
What?
Trapped in the Closet.
By R. Kelly?
Yes.
Oh, you're such a spaz.
Have you seen all of them?
I stopped. I mean, I've seen a lot of them. I just didn't watch after what was it, five? Because
It gets better.
I mean, I don't know about better, but
It's great. It's so fucking hilarious.
I
Like I've
don't know
only
about
I've
better.
only seen up to 22, and apparently there's like 33 episodes.
God damn! How many times was he in the closet? I know there was some part about a midget. I stopped listening
Yeah,
after
it's
that.
great. No, it works on multiple levels. The 22th episode.
The
Did you get to the
22th.
part about the priest
The
being gay? Yeah, of course you did. That was like the second one. So that's part of the reason why it's called "Trapped in the Closet"
why?
because the priest is gay.
How's he?
The priest in the all right. So the priest finally comes out of the closet in the second episode, or the second, yeah, end of the second episode, and the third episode they repeat it, and then later on in the series, it's everyone starts finding out about the doesn't really know that the pastor's gay, but someone hears the pastor's gay, and they say and they misconcept that the pastor being gay is some sort of package, and some people think it's like a drug package or something, but in actuality, it's just that he's gay, and his gay lover is in the hospital.
With the HIV?
I think he has AIDS. I'm not sure though.
No,
I
no.
think it's said.
Huh. I honestly, I've never seen it before. Or I've never seen that part before. Like, after
You
five,
have to watch it.
I don't have to do shit you say, because that shit sounds retarded.
It's fucking. If you, I love. Have you ever seen a telenovela, the Mexican soap operas?
I don't really watch things I can't understand, but
But you understand it, right? How it's like all drama
yeah. Sometimes
and
I understand
everyone's
people
like
speaking
super
in
connected.
Spanish. Oh, yeah.
That's how
Oh,
it is.
oh, Roberto. Oh, Roberto. Yes, Maria.
Basically, everyone's fucking everybody. That's how it comes down to.
Really?
Because was the midget's a stripper who got who got a cop's wife pregnant. He's a black cop married to a curvy white lady, blonde white girl, and the black little midget, gets her pregnant.
So, my question is, where in the... I'm not gonna cuss. Where does R. Kelly fit into all this?
So R. Kelly originally sleeps with this girl that well, he later in the episode you find out that he pretends sleeps with her because she wants to actually get caught by her husband, and so he tries like he's like, oh, I should leave, I should not leave. It's all a facade, which is I don't understand why. It's just you could see like if you watch it in order, you could tell that he's just making it up as he's going. It's just complete and random bullshit. So he basically fucks the pastor's wife.
That's
The
who the lady
pastor's
was.
gay. Pastor's gay lover comes back. R. Kelly decides to call his wife, and he calls his wife. He finds out that a man enters his phone,
And
his house phone.
who answered the
And
phone?
yeah, so no, it isn't his wife who answers the phone. It's just some black man who answers the phone. And then when he speeds back, he gets it's a black man because they clarify later it's a black man.
Hmm.
As a man picks up the phone. I was just being more clear. When he's going home, he gets stopped by a cop, and it turns out we find out later that cop was the dude who answered the phone and the dude that's sleeping with his wife. After that, the cop comes in thinking that R. Kelly is killing his wife, but he isn't killing his wife. They're actually just laughing about the fact that they're both cheating on each other, which I find weird.
I mean, hey man, whatever you can do to cope.
Like, you just found out that your husband cheated on you, and you found out your wife cheated on you, and you're both laughing about that. I was like, that's kind of weird. And then the cop comes in and he tries to hold up R. Kelly, and then they fight over the gun, and then they accidentally shoot somebody. And they're like, oh, who did they shoot? The wife's like, oh, then you think it's R. Kelly. Oh, it's not R. Kelly. Oh, then you think it's a cop. Oh, they didn't shoot the cop. Turns out it's the wife's brother who just got out of prison.
Oh, so he was actually there.
Yeah.
Where? So he.
He actually just got back from. He had actually just gotten out of prison. She had lied about that.
So he got shot.
Yeah, the wife's R. Kelly's brother-in-law gets shot, but it's just a shoulder wound, and he's like, "No, it's just a shoulder wound. I just got out of the prison." I was like, "All right, I guess you could just be a gangster ghetto prison buff dude looking like LL Cool J up in here."
Was he licking his lips?
He does. They even make fun of it in the fucking video.
Oh my god, it's so stupid. Where does the midget come in? What happens after that?
The midget comes. I don't even like. Hey, it's weird how the midget comes in. The midget comes in because he's hiding underneath the sink. Yeah, I know, right? When the officer's coming back home from accidentally shooting R. Kelly's brother-in-law, and he's like, "Why does it smell weird in here?" When he first walks in, I forget. Why the fuck does it smell weird? It was like shit or something. No, it's just like this weird thing. There was some weird smell that they described it, but it was so stupid. I was like, what the fuck? But carry on. For some reason, they call R. Kelly and the brother-in-law into the fucking
cop's home.
They just show up for some weird fucking reason that nobody can explain. It's like, hey, can you come over here? And he's like, hey, and the midget, and when R. Kelly sees the midget, he's like, do I know you? It's like, I don't know, I get around. Do you really know who I am? And then later,
the midget said that's R. Kelly.
Yeah, it's like, I get around. What the fuck? It's like, all right, geez, midget, stop being a dick.
Fucking hoe ass dick midget.
So then the midget's like, oh yeah, I met her at the strip club yesterday because the midget's a fucking strip club or fucking stripper.
God damn it.
Right? And then from there, they leave, and they go back to the pastor's house. Right?
Yeah.
And then they're talking about, so R. Kelly's wife calls the pastor's wife while R. Kelly's there talking to the pastor and the gay lover, and the pastor's wife is talking, and while they're talking, the pastor's wife's like, oh shit, that's me who slept with your husband. And as she's describing, I was like, oh, damn, this bitch is just like, can you believe he went home with that fucking skank slut hoe bitch, huh? Ba 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 ba. And she's like just sinking down. It's like, girl, that was me.
Oh my god.
Right?
Oh my god. What is?
And then R. Kelly's neighbor, who's like some nosy old black lady, who they introduced earlier when the brother-in-law got shot. Her and her husband go to the church that the pastor preaches at, and the husband of the neighbor's husband, the neighbor husband, he's waiting in the pastor's office. He hides in the pastor's closet in that scene, and when he's hiding in the closet, that's when he finds out that that the pastor and his wife are having the whole fighting thing.
Does she know that he's gay, or did he just came out to her too?
The wife knows she's gay. This is after the wife knows he's gay. I know, right? And then he gets a phone call from his gay lover, and his wife's like, I can hear that fucking bitch, blah 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 blah, fuck him. He's like, fuck his homo shit. I was like, girl, calm the fuck down. Just because you can't satisfy his desires, get over it. And so the pastor kicks his wife out. The neighbor's husband is still trapped in the closet. He's listening to what's going on. He hears him talking to the pastor. The pastor's like, I can't see you in the hospital, or I can't see you. I don't want to see you. I don't want to see you, is what the pastor's saying. It's like, and the gay lover is like, I need to see you. I need to see you. I need to see you. Come see me, please. You haven't seen me this long, in like a week or whatever. or since I left your place. And he's like, and the pastor's like, why do I need to see you? He says, it's because I'm in the hospital. And you can see he's like all bandaged up, like fucking in a wheelchair like this. And like, what the fuck happened? And then earlier in the scene, which is weirder is we find out that the pastor's wife knew that the pastor was cheating on him somewhat, but not with a man. She knew that something was up, and so she got R. Kelly to come over and sleep with her, pretending like, so that she could get back at her husband for sleeping with him. And that's when the whole shit breaks down.
So when he was in the closet because he slept with the girl who pretended to sleep with the girl, the girl was like, "Oh my god, I'm trying to do this so she can like make her husband jealous." But her husband is the one who was gay and cheating on her, so she called the dude when he came up to the room.
Yeah.
But wait, she didn't tell R. Kelly?
She did. They met in a diner in the middle of the night to discuss what went wrong with the plan. Like, they just fucked up. Like, it's some fucking murder mystery. Like, she comes in an overcoat. He comes in, like, a suit with a fucking hat, with a top hat on. Well, not top hat, but a little fucking, like, nice hat on, whatever it's called.
Kango?
I think so. I don't know. Not the Kango hat.
Oh,
the round one that they wear, like Michael Jackson wear.
Fedora,
I think so. Something like that. Something similar to a fedora. Not a fedora.
God damn, like, how do you not know hats? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. So, but, like, they're, like, in the middle of the diner, and while they're at the diner, they find out that Tyrone, who's so typical as black name, who is R. Kelly's brother-in-law, the sister's brother, that the waitress was the girlfriend of Tyrone, and that she and the other waitress who's working there that night who were working together were with Tyrone when he got pulled over and went to jail. And the reason why he went to jail was because he got snitched on by one of the girls because he had a whole bunch of guns in the backseat of his car and some drugs. And they're like, "Oh, whose drugs are these? Whose drugs are these?" Turns out the girl, the other waitress, she's like, she didn't rat you out. She's like, "Oh yeah," and Tyrone's mad at his girlfriend because he thinks that she rat him out. It's like, why the fuck would you rat me out? You know, I went to jail. I thought you loved me. You're supposed to be my ride or die girl, this and that. And she's like, I was, blah, blah, blah. And then the other waitress, she's like, she didn't rat you out. I rat you out because you're a bitch, basically. It's like, you shouldn't have been riding dirty because you're a bitch. And then they find out afterwards, it's like, she couldn't go to the Tyrone's girlfriend couldn't go to jail because she was pregnant with Tyrone's kid at the time.
Oh my god, that is too much for. Oh my god.
Now next stop. Same scene.
We're running out of time, man. We're running out of time. I need you to wrap this
Tyrone's
a
girl
little bit.
And the other waitress, lesbian lovers. We haven't even got to the mafia connection yet.
Oh, thank you for whatever this was at BC Radio.
This is R. Kelly's Trapped in the Closet breakdown.
And this is B's rendition of Trapped in the Closet.
Of Trapped in the Closet.
We'll see you next week, guys.
Take care. You haven't seen Trapped in the Closet?
No. Oh. I'm gonna go edit this shit. This is gonna be a fun one. Oh god.